Good evening, one and all. This is Dr. Vibha Mewada from Indore. And as we are seeing in the screen, my topic of today is the individualized homeopathic treatment in dermatology. So, without wasting time, let's start our today's webinar here. So, when we talk about the skin, is it only regarding the physical symptoms? So, no, the skin and the mind have an interconnection. When we talk about the skin, the symptoms, those who are there in the mind, like your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, everything going to act on your skin as a disease. So, yes, emotions and state of mind have direct links to your skin problems. So this is saying by Dr. Adam Friedman from New York. According to him, the skin and the central nervous system are intertwined, and that's true. And we are going to see this thing in our cases today. So when we say the body and the skin and the mind is interlinked, so how it is? So body under stress produces some skin sebums, some oily discharges, and which are contributing to produce acne or skin diseases. And stresses can also increase inflammation in the body, which can worsen the eczema and all. For more, if we see, there is a publication of a research by Indian Journal of Dermatology, Venerology and Leprology in 2008, and according to them, a chronic skin condition resulting in thick scaly patches were experiencing stressful life events such as in unemployment or family death or some unfortunate things which disturb the mind of the person. So this thing represents that our skin diseases are always related to our mental condition or a mental state. So as a homeopath, what we can do in this condition? So definitely with the individualized treatment, with the individualized selection of medicine, we can definitely do work on this thing. When I say individualized treatment, it means that the constitutional remedy, the remedy which suits the patient's mind, body, as well overall. So the selection of medicine, which we select after complete case taking, and that is according to the patient only. So it means that I mean to say that by when I say the individualized treatment here. Instead of that, if we see the opposite pole, when the body is stress free, when the mind is stress free, our hormones are relatively very balanced. And when it is not, the condition where the fight and flight condition for the body and mind, in this condition, the sympathetic nervous system sends some signal to our adrenal gland to flood the system with adrenaline and cortisol, which are the major stress hormones. So this is how our skin is also affected with our mind. If we see the statistical data about the skin diseases, as so many times the patient, as a doctor, we can observe in our practice that so many times skin diseases are negligible for the peoples, for the patients, because it is something which is superficial, so they are neglecting this thing easily. And after so many years, when the things is too much bothering from them, then they come to the doctor to read out this thing. So when we see the statistical data, the skin diseases are the global burden at the fourth uh, fourth stage, you can say, a level of fourth. It holds the fourth position in global burden data in, as a skin disease. So the three skin conditions, that are the fungal infection, the subcutaneous disease, and the acne, were the top 10 most prevalent diseases worldwide in 2010. So at the global level, skin condition was the fourth leading cause and non-fatal disease burden. So as a homeopath, I feel that we can reduce this burden very easily, because we know very well that homeopathy have a complete cure about the skin diseases, mostly skin diseases. where other pathies are failed to treat skin diseases, we have the best things, best medicines to treat the patient with this. So today we are going to see three cases one by one, and I request all the participants to freely, you are free to give your analysis, your remedy selection or remedy suggestion, or any rubric suggestion, anything. And at the end of every case, I like to before showing my analysis, my reportization and my remedy selection, I just want every one of you take part in this webinar, as this is your, and freely suggest whatever you feel about the case here.
Excuse me, madam, for the convenience of the program, we are muted all the participants.
Yeah, chat box, sir.
So that is that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, in chat box only. I can read from here because I log in from my mobile also. So I can read your chats from here. Okay. So because I must understood that how many people are carefully listening and taking part in the, so in every webinar of mine, I just like to involve the audience also. For the conversation. Yeah. So we'll start today with our first case, that is the case of a Tinea corporis. So it's a case of a 28-year-old male who is a married guy, and he is a sales head in a cement company. So before progressing with our case, just we have to look very carefully with our pathology first. So what Tinea corporis exactly is? See, when we say the diagnosis is very, very important for homeopathic treatment also. So in skin diseases, we should be very careful to diagnose first before treating any patient. So the Tinea corporis or a ringworm, it's a superficial fungal infection of a arm, leg. If it's anywhere in the body, we can say, we can told it Tinea corporis. So Tinea corporis is caused by a tiny fungus known as dermatophyte. This tiny organism normally live on the superficial skin surface, and when the opportunity is right, they can induce a rash or a infection. So there are so many types of ringworms or tinea. So basically, the types of tinea is the name is according to the area of body which is affected by this infection. So when the infection, when the tinea is on face, it calls the tinea facie. When it's on your hands, it is called the tinea manis. On your genital areas, so the tinea cruris. On if it's on the foot, it's a tinea pedis. If it's on your nails, the tinea eugium. If it's on your whole body, at this case is of a whole body, so it's a tinea corporis. And when it's specifically on beard, it's called the tinea pardi. And when it's on only on your scalp, that is tinea capitis. So what are the major causes which helps to grow this infection? So very important is the living in a damp and humid area, excessive sweating, participating in contact sports which produce the excessive sweating, wearing tight clothes, having a weak immunity, which is a very, very, very important major cause of the fungal infection, sharing cloth, bed or towel with the people, those who are or those who are already infected. So these are some major cause. So let's come on our case now. So as we see, the patient is of a male patient of 28-year-old. So he suffered from tinea corporis since last 6 months, and the location where the infection is, that is the left axilla, the right thigh, around genitals, on right knee and on right ear. And the only symptom what he have is an intense itching, which is aggravated at 7 p.m. and by warm water. Other complaint what he have is the bowels are disturbed since last very long, means he doesn't remember very well how long he have this complaint. So approximately since last 4 or 5 years he have this disturbance of bowel, and how it is that urgent desire to for the stool is there. After eating especially, there is a loose stool, unsatisfactory stool which is very stinky, aggravated after eating, after taking tea in summer weather, after taking oily and fast food, and which is ameliorated by empty stomach only. He feel better when he is empty stomach only. So sometimes burning at anus is also there after stool, which settled in 10 to 15 minutes by its own. When we talk more about the patient, when I ask more about him, about his lifestyle, about himself, about his nature, so this is how he started narrating about himself. It's like, I'm unable to talk in my office meeting, as he is in a cement company, so usually he have meetings with the dealers. So he is like, I have to take meetings with the dealers, but I'm very anxious initially for 15-20 minutes whenever I'm going to attend a meeting, and especially when the people, those who are sitting there, are strange for me. I mean, they are the new peoples for me. I'm unknown to them. This time, this condition is worst there, and I become very nervous that time. And it is like whole, and he's like, after 15 and 20 minutes, when I start talking and all, it's like, it is like the whole stage is mine. Means he is very comfortable after 15 and 20 minutes. So this problem bothers me a lot, as I'm the sales head of a cement company. So this is how he is explaining about himself. Further, he's like, I didn't like to take risk in my life, means he's not going to take part for any fight. He just be safe for all the fights and everything. And he's like, mm, what if I died? Why he is not taking take part in any risky things, like out of fear. The fear is that, what if I died? So I asked him, what if you died? So he's like, who would be taking care of my parents, about my sister of my marriage, and people will start fighting with my wife. This all the fears. Because of that, he is not taking part in any risky things. So he's like, I doesn't take risk to be in fight with anyone, and doesn't like to interfere in between two people's fight. Other thing, he have a fear of death, he have a fear of poverty. Repeatedly amorous dreams are also there. And he's like, I got anger a lot in last few days, and I was abusive during my anger. And he's like, I can't handle my anger for very long time. He's like, if I'm angry, I just like to leave from this place or leave the topic to stop that conversation, because the handling of that anger is unable for me. Further, he shared about his happiest feeling that he could remember was when he has started the earning, when first time he joined the job. That is the happiest moment of his life, because he feel like a king, because the money is in his hand. So he's like, I feel like a kind of world is mine, like, because the money is in my hand. So he couldn't bear air conditioner also, as it causes him headache. This is about the life history of patient. Now, if we see the family history, so if we see about the skin diseases, so her maternal grandmother have problem of lichen planus here, and the aunt have hypothyroidism there, and not any other significant family history or strong family history is there. If we see about the generals, so he have very marked desire for sweet, and there is a very marked foul order of perspiration is there. Instead of that, he disagree oily food and fast food because it make him diarrhea. He's a chili person. Thermally, he is chili. what I observe in the patient is he is very loquacious. His speech is very hasty, yeah, and premature graying of hairs are there, and he is a very lean, thin body person. The constitution of body is very lean, thin. What I understood miasmatically in this case, that is the miasm of the case is sauropsychotic, where psychotic miasm is predominant there. Why the sauropsychotic? So when we see about the sora, so definitely the skin disease is there. When we talk about the psychotic, so the hesitation of appearing in new people and so many fears are there. So by this we can understood the miasmatic involvement of the case. So now this is all about this case. Now before showing my analysis, repertorization and rubrics and the remedy selection, I just want all of you to take part and put your suggestion on chat box here so I can understand how much you understood about this. So you have a minute only. We are not going to wait to waste so much time here. So just in 1 minute, whatever suggestions, if you like to put on chat box, we are happy to have your suggestions here. Okay, very nice suggestions are there. First thing is a basilinum. Second is a Calcarea silicata, Lycopodium, Silica, Lycosoranum. Very nice. Okay, Lyco again. Okay, some of you are very near to the remedy and some of you are very correct with the remedy here in the chat box. You can suggest your rubric selection and analysis also if you want. Basilinum 0/1, one dose in morning, once in 5 days. Okay. Okay, so now thank you everyone for your participation. I just want to show my analysis now. Very good suggestion. Okay, again lipo is there. Okay, very good. So this is my analysis. So what we understood in the case mentally, the first thing is the cowardice, the fear of death, the hurriedness of his speech, abusive, loquacious, and he can't handle the stress. This is something which are peculiar things what to be found in the case on a mental level. On physical level, there is a eating on eruption which are aggravated at 7 p.m. exactly. Stool immediately after eating, and there is a mucus in stool. And on general level, there is a desire for sweet, which is a very marked desire for sweet is there. So this is about the analysis. The rubrics, what are selected for the case is mind abusive, insulting, mind loquacious because he is too much talkative, mind talk, hasty, hurried, fear death of, cowardice, handle things anymore, cannot overwhelmed by stress, as he said very markedly that he can't handle stress for long time, and the miliary theme sexual because he have repeated dreams, amorous dreams. That's right. And on physical level rubrics, eruption skin, eruption, herpetic, cinerate, ringworm. Generally, it is evening 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. aggravation because exactly 7 p.m. aggravation rubric is not there. So we can take a most similar rubric here. So stool eating after, mucus, slimy, eating after immediately stool. Generally, it is discharges, secretion, acrid, corrosive, excoriating, and the food and drink, sweet desires. So when we put all this rubric in repertory chart, we got so many medicines here, and on first standing the lycopodium here. We selected lycopodium not only because lycopodium is standing on the first position by this repertorization, but lycopodium, the patient have all the qualities and all the peculiarities what we can read in the lycopodium. So always before prescription, I do one thing to read remedy from the materia medica reference, which is very important for the for confirm our medicine before the prescription. So when we read lycopodium from the soul of the remedies by Dr. Rajan Sankaran, clearly mentioned here that the lycopodium people have one big fear, and that is the fear of undertaking new challenges, facing new situations, meeting new peoples. All these situations have to be encountered if he is to achieve success. And in the face of this situation, lycopodium lacks confidence. He feels incapable. He develops an anticipatory anxiety from this lack of confidence. Again, if we see in the boric materia medica, it mentions here, in nearly all cases where lycopodium is the remedy, some evidence of urinary and digestive disturbances will be what we have the digestive disturbance in our patient correspond to, okay. If we see in the Fatak materia medica, loss of self-confidence from anticipation, averse to undertake new things, yet when he undertakes it, he goes through with ease and comfort. This is what exactly we found during the meeting of this particular patient. So this different materia medicas give us a very good idea to understand the portrait of the remedy also. And when we have a clear portrait of remedy in our mind, we can select this remedy in our patient very clearly, because we can understand and we can see only those things in the patient, those our minds know already. So Naxomica is the complementary remedy of Lycopodium, and Lycopodium resembles Naxomica with the irritability, impatience, and the dictatorial nature. These two remedies may come close, but the main difference is that the Naxomica is not covered like Lycopodium, and he is more rash and audacious, more forceful and expressive, more impulsive and explosive. Lycopodium has a shy, introverted childhood, whereas Naxomica is a childhood is a daring and mischievous. So this is it's a complementary remedy. That's why I suggested here. So why we only prescribe or only select the lycopodium here? Although in our repertory chart, when I show you this repertorization chart, we have so many remedies which are covering all the rubrics instead of one or two rubrics, and standing very firmly with all the remedies and all the rubrics selected here. So why not we selected all other these remedies? So let's rule out one by one some remedies here which are very close to this remedy and come very near in this repertorization chart also. So first one is the Staph aureus. So when we understood the Staph aureus, the main feeling, the main thing is the dignity and honor of the person. Staph is the person of a noble birth. So when anything happens, the main feeling is that honor wounded. The one honor is wounded. My dignity is lost. So this is the main feeling to select the Staph aureus. Whereas Cilicia, some people in the suggestion box suggested the Cilicia. So why not we selected Cilicia here? Because Lycopodium develops an anticipatory anxiety from the lack of confidence. But the main issue in the Cilicia is about the image. Cilicia always want to protect his image on on any cost. So which is the not issue of our patient. That's why we doesn't select the silicia here. Other is the phosphorus. So phosphorus do all the things to make his own image in the society, make his own identity, not image, identity in the society. So Lycopodium appears sentimental, affectionate, and sympathetic like phosphorus because he seeks out known persons, wants someone with him, even if in the next room, and out of this tremendous fear of being alone. So this is some major difference in the phosphorus and the lycopodium. Lycopodium persons very often are late to marry, but once he had committed himself, he accepts full responsibility due to his strong sense of duty. When we talk about the arsenic album, so arsenic, as we all know, there is a great restless and anxious family the arsenic is. So the main feeling is the insecurity, and out of his insecurity, the patient sees the world as threatening and chaotic. His life is full of anxiety, and he is extremely fearful that he will lose what he has, and out of that the patient is extremely cautious in everything and in every time. So this is about the ruling out the remedies here. So no doubt the prescription was lycopodium 200 single dose, and for next 2 weeks I prescribed SL. After 15 days, after 2 weeks, in the first follow-up, what we found here is the bowels are slightly better, but there is no significant change in the itching of the person. The itching because of the tinea corporis is not markedly better here. So I repeat the same remedy with 1 potency now for a single dose and SL for next 2 weeks again. And with the second follow-up, we found that the itching is 25% less here. Bowels are better. Eruption become dry, and there is no redness on the eruption. When I was explaining about the disease, we saw a picture there, and that picture shows the exact scenario of the disease. I want to show it once again. Forgot to explain here. This is how exactly the fungal infection or the tinea looks like. Exactly the red small dots around and the center part is clear. This is the exact picture of tinea. But many of the times when patient come after trying so many things or steroid creams and everything, we can't find out this exact picture here, but we have to ask that how this disease appears before applying anything, so we can exactly diagnose the disease there. So now as we got 25% better in the itching, I put patient without repeating any medicine. I put him on SL only for again for next 2 weeks. After next follow-up, the bowels are 60% better. The itching was slightly at evening only now, and generally he feels better. And the first thing about his anger, what his wife explained there, his anger is a lot of means he is not that much angry on small things now. So she, according to her, the anger is 50% better than before. So again, as we are on a good progress, there is no need for the repetition of remedy, and I put patient on the SL again. On the fourth follow-up, there is itching as it is like last time. Last time we got better in the itching, and the itching is as it is now. There is no progress in the case. So as when the progress is stuck there, we have to do something with our remedy, especially with the potency here. So as we got a good progress with the same remedy, no need to change remedy here, but definitely the need to change potency here now. So I put patient on 0/6 potency with two doses here. And why 0/6 potency here? Because as per my clinical experience with the, especially with the fungal infections, whenever after 1 m potency the case is stuck, some cases are stuck on this point, I always put them on LM potencies and I got very good results after that. So the next time there is no itching, there is no eruption mark on the skin, the bowels are normal, and generally also he feels very relaxed. So with the 2 weeks of SL, we just advise the patient to stop the meditation now. So this is how the case was closed. And now this is the before and after picture of this patient. So you can note here about the before and after picture of the patient. So now here we are going to start now the second case of the day. This is very interesting case. Just listen carefully, and I'm again welcoming all the suggestions. So this is a case of a skin hyperesthesia. A female patient of a 35-year-old who is a married lady, and she is a teacher by profession. So again, understood your pathology first. So what skin hyperesthesia is? So this is a condition that involves an abnormal increase in sensitivity to stimuli of the sense. So stimuli of the sense can induce sound that one hear, food that one sees, textures that one feels, and so forth. So in this condition, there is a hyperesthesia of skin only. In simple word, we can say the hypersensitivity of the skin, right? The skin which is that much sensitive that that is means skin can't even bear the normal things, the normal application of a soap or a cream or any other thing, or the sun screen. The skin is that much sensitive here. So this is the hypersensitivity of the skin. So what are the major causes of the hypersensitivity of the skin? Is there is a no singular cause of hypersensitivity. Many external stimuli like linked to the condition, and it also related to the number of other conditions. So drinking too much coffee or alcohol can also produce this type of condition for sometimes, because it overstimulates the nervous system. When the nerves are partially or completely impaired, this can be also cause this kind of condition. With the deficiency of vitamin B12 also, we can also find hyperesthesia, and it's common for children with autism, that is the fragile X syndrome, and attention deficiency hyperactivity disorder, that is ADHD, to also develop the hyperesthesia. So let's see about the patient's complaint, what she is explaining about her complaint. So she's like, my skin is very sensitive since last 5 to 7 years, and the affected part is only face. No, none of the other part of body is affected with this hypersensitivity. The skin of face is only hypersensitive, and the symptoms what she get is the burning, itching, redness on the face. And she's like, I nothing is suits on my face. There is a blackish pore on my face, lot of pimples with pus and pain is there, and my skin is aggravated by sun, by stress. If she have stress, she's immediately start burning and itching and redness of the face. With heat or any home treatment like aloe vera or turmeric or milk, even milk she can't apply it on her face because it also aggravate. Even curd also aggravate her skin. Any kind of soap or any kind of face wash, she's not using anything. She's just using water to clean her face because nothing is suiting on her skin. and only the cold water she is using to clean her face. She's like, all this thing is start after taking allopathic treatment for pimples, what she took 5 to 7 years back. And after that, she tried almost all the treatment, like homeopathic, all the pathies even, Ayurveda and allopathy and homeopathy with unsatisfactory results. She tried each and everything. And after allopathic treatment, hairs start growing in bunch, and hair fall and lip dryness is also started. So she's like, on my skin, pimples started at the age of 16, and it was a big pimples like with pus, swelling, and pain and redness. So at last, what she did on the skin, that is, she's like, I did the peeling treatment. If you people know about the peeling treatment, so she did that, and she's like, if I got any single spot on my pimple on my skin, so it took almost a year to do. Means that much tough the spot is. And burning start if even she touches a nail on her face, that must worse the condition and the sensitivity is. Other complaint is of a migraine, which she suffers from since last 19 years. The pain ascends then fixed on one place. This is how she explained about her pain. Vomiting is there after headache. She feels head will burst and better in 12 to 15 hours. The bursting type of pain is there, which is aggravated by stress, by thinking, or by noise, in summer weather, by light, by some, by hunger, and by changing any place, and which is ameliorated after vomiting or at empty stomach. About herself, what she explained is constant throughout in her mind. There is a constant thought is there. uh, hubby means her husband is looks better than her, and this feels like incomplete in herself. There is always an insecurity in her mind that she's like, whenever I'm alone in the home, this thought automatically come in my mind, and there is a fear that if he leaves me, then what happened to me. There is a thought whenever she is free at home. And once if the thought start in the mind continuously 8 to 10 days, always this thought in there is there in her mind. She's like, feel to have something which can change me. She's like, I want to change myself out of this secure insecurity. Whenever she goes somewhere in social gatherings, so she's just feel like that, ki why I am like this, about the look of her. And she feels lacking in herself. Even she can't apply any makeup, not any soap, not any face wash. Whenever if she want to attend any social gathering, she have to go as it is, whatever, however she is looking, because she can't apply any makeup. Even if she applied anything, immediately the burning and itching started there. So she feels lacking in myself. The feeling of the patient is, I am like feeling lacking in myself. In everything, she used to accept that, okay, this is my mistake, just to avoid the fight and argument. She's like, I can't fight or argument on anything with anyone, so to stop this argument, I always accept, like, yeah, this is my problem, but stop this argument now. Whenever she got anger, she harm herself, she cry, she avoid food, she screams a lot, and there is a suicidal thought is there. Thought during anger that why I am alive. No will to live, means there is no, not willing to live there, and everything is finished. What she feels during the anger, she cried too much if anyone said anything wrong to her or any bad word to her. Means she's sensitive about the words of people and thoughts of people, what they are talking or thinking about her. crying in alone. She can't cry in front of anyone because she is like, if I'm crying in front of anyone, people are going to take advantage of this thing. She got married 3 years back and she doesn't have any child. And the reason is, she said, I had abdominal TB at the age of 16 years and I operated that time. So that's why we doesn't want to plan baby. And her husband is also in support of this thing. But she feels depressed about this thing. She feels the incompleteness, and because of that only she joined school as a teacher. And she's like, I love to spend time with kids in my school instead of teaching them. So she likes reading of spiritual books and newspapers. About her childhood, she's like, I was very mischievous. She is a scholar student. But she doesn't talk too much to the peoples, and she have very few number of friends only. She drawing well, and she hesitate to talk in the class in front of teachers and everyone. In college, she's like, my cousins are also there with me in the college, so I feel very protected there. She have some repeated dreams also, and that dreams are like, something danger is happening and she doesn't remember what exactly it is, but something danger is happening, this is what she feel in the dream. And the big river is there, and she saw a lot of water everywhere. This is two repeated dreams are there. If we see in the generalities, so there is a marked desire for 4+ marked desire for the sweet. She's like, I want to eat sweet daily. If after lunch or dinner I doesn't took anything sweet, I feel the incomplete of my meal. Without sweet, she can't stay without sweet. She avers sweet and spicy thing. She is thirstless. Thermally, she is chilly, and there is a perspiration on face only, and then scalp and back. But the markly three markly perspiration is there on the face. If we see the family history of the patient, so mother and father both are diabetic and hypertensive, and instead of that, two maternal uncles are there. So one had kidney failure, uh, one auntie have a problem of hemorrhoid, and two sisters are there. One is have a sciatica, and the second one is again diabetic and hypertensive. If we see about this case, about the miasmatic understanding of this case, so this case, the miasm of the case is the sauropsychotic, where sora is predominantly present in this case. So when we say about the sora, the skin hypersensitivity, the pimples, the sympatheticness of her, and the fears, all this represents the sora here. And the psychotic is the constant thought, the insecurities, the loathing of life, all this represent the qualities of psychotic miasm here. So this is all about this case. So I just waiting for a minute and checking the chat box and expecting everyone's message here. Okay, Natamur. Okay, there is okay. Till the suggestions are coming here, I just want to answer about a question here by Dr. Vismay Prajapati. Does centesimal infrequent work better in TNA cases or LM daily? See, LM potency we consider as the highest potencies, and LMs are, we can definitely, if case required, we can prescribe LM potency on daily doses or we can repeat LM potency so many times in a day even, because when the pathology required, according to the pathology, LM potencies are something which we can frequently repeat, and they are very safe. But according to this case, I doesn't feel need to repeat so much doses there, so I just prescribe 2 doses there only. Okay, so for this case, pulsatilla is the another option. Okay, another suggestion is pulsatilla, natramur. Okay, so okay, majority is of natramur. Okay, I want more answers here. All the answers are very nearby, but not with the exact remedy here. So I just need more answers here. So I think I'll go with my analysis now. So my analysis is here on mental level, what we got exactly, and the prominent thing in the case. First thing is the brooding. She is there if a thought is come there, she is in the thought for 10 to 10 days completely, day and night. So that's why the brooding. The rush of thoughts are there in mind always, that is the persistent thoughts. She doesn't feel to life, means the loathing of life is there. She is sympathetic, and there is a dream of water and danger, which is a repeated dream. Always remember, we have to mention, or we have to consider dream for the analysis, repetition, and the prescription only when the dream is repeated and very marked. On physical level, the sensitivity of the skin, definitely the blackish pores on face, the perspiration on face, which is pore mark, and the a very majorly a sweet desire is there. She can't live without it. So the rubrics, what I selected is mind brooding, mind thoughts persistent, mind loathing life off, mind suicidal disposition thoughts, mind sympathetic, compassionate too, mind dreams danger, and minds dreams water. This is of mental level. On physical level, the skin sensitiveness, the face black pores, face perspiration, generalities sun aggravation, sunburn, generalities food and drink, sweet desires. So when we put all these rubrics in the Repertory chart, we are getting here the natrum car on which is 10th first here, and the natrum mur which is 10th on fourth position here, which are means both the remedies are very close here, and so many suggesting the natrum mur only, not the natrum car. But see here, first thing, natrum car is covering all the rubrics here, and natrum mur is not covering the two important rubrics here. That is, one is the disposition thoughts, and another one is generality sun aggravation. Okay. This is not the only reason to select the natrum carb here. When we see the Materia Medica reference in The Soul of the Remedies by Dr. Rajan Sankaran, natrum carb is a very sensitive, especially to separation from the beloved and to the breaking of relationship. This is exactly the point. What the deep down feeling of this patient here? She have the fear of losing her partner because of the look, because of the complex of her. The natrum carb is a salt belonging to the sodic miasm, and the natrum element, which is a marked desire to maintain a relationship, especially on a one-to-one level. This one-to-one level is there in the whole natrum group of remedies actually. Another symptoms is of a human quality of forming a group and casting people out if that doesn't fit into the expected norms of a group. This is the feeling when she's there in a social gathering. Exactly. The dreams of Natram Karp include dreams of danger, of robbers, of murders, of corpse, of water and fluid. This is exactly the dreams also. Not necessary that all the dreams we should found in a patient, then we have to select the remedy. But out of that, if one even is there, markedly present there, repeatedly present there, we can consider that for the prescription. In boric materia medica, ashes from slight mental exertion, worse from sun or working under gaslight. This is under boric in natrum carb. In Fatak materia medica, occupied with sad thoughts, is given in the natrum carb. So this is about the materia medica references. In Murphy's Natural Materia Medica, all the natrums stimulate cellular activities and increase oxidation and metabolism. So this is how, when we say the natrum carb is going to work on this case, how it work on this case. So exactly the natrums are stimulating the cellular activity and increase oxidation and metabolism. That's why on skin it's going to have a marked action on the skin. Now, why the natrum carb and why not the natrum mure here for this patient? Because so many of you are just suggesting the natrum mure in the chat box. So the major thing is the natrum carb is a chili and natrum mure is a hot patient. Carb desires for sweet and mure desire for salt. The natrum carb is have a great thirst for cold water, and natrum mure is a thirsty. Natrum carb have coated tongue and consolation desire, whereas natrum mure have a mapped tongue with the red insulated pages and the consolation aggravation, which is in a high mark. We all know that. The natrum carb is a soric remedy and natrum mure is a psychotic. Carp is a very sensitive, especially to the separation from the beloved and to the breakup of the relationship, whereas Netramure dwells on past disagreeable occurrences, recalls disagreeable memories. This is a very marked thing what where we can differentiate both these remedies. The theme about the natrum carb, theme of a vital reaction needed by a person who is alone, that is without a relationship on a one-to-one level with another human being. His forsaken lonely feeling gives rise to the two basic feelings of natrum carb, which is annoy, boredom and appreciation, that is the anxiety. And the main about the natrum mure, the main feeling is that she will be let down or betrayed or disappointed by the persons her trust depend on, or by the one she loved. So this is the major difference why I select the natrum carb and not the natrum mure for this particular case here. So definitely the prescription was natrum carb 30, BD for 3 days, and the rest is SL for 1 month, 4 weeks. So in the first follow-up, what I found is she's like, mentally I'm feeling relaxed. I doesn't feel depressed and tense now. Very positive about my problems now, and applied aloe vera and rose water last evening, and there is a burning, but that burning is only for 4 to 5 minutes, which was before, which was there for a very long period. So she feel tightness in the skin. She's like, this is I can't expect this change there, but what she explained is, I'm feeling tightness in my skin now, and cervical pain was not there. So this is something, this symptom she doesn't mention in the case, but during first follow-up she mentioned this thing that my cervical pain was not there. Even I drive more than 3 to 4 days, still pain was not there, and she doesn't mention this symptom in the in our case taking. But she noted after that, and that's why she mentioned here. In the second follow-up, and as we are on a very good track with a very good progress of the case, I doesn't prescribe any medicine here and put patient again on SL for next 4 weeks. And in the second follow-up, she mentally feels better. The pimples are reappear in last 8 days. Small pimples are again there, and cervical pain is better. There is no fermentation feeling is there, which is in the cervical pain. What she told me, the fermentation feeling is there, which is not now. So as the pimples are reappear here, so I have prescribed the same medicine with the same potency here again. Natrum carb 30, BD for 3 days, and the SL for next 4 weeks. And in the next follow-up, the main thing is there's no burning and itching of the skin even after exposure to sun. This is what a major change what we found in the third follow-up here. The skin feel tight, there is no cervical pain, there is no persistent thoughts even now, and mentally she feels calm now. So with this positive response, I just put patient on SL for next 4 weeks again. And after 1 month, what she said, there is a small skin eruption appear on forehead. Itching is there. There is no pus or no pain is there, but a very small mark was there on the forehead with itching. So I just prescribed a single dose of a Natrum carb 200 and with SL for 4 weeks. On fifth follow-up, we found out that the eruption on forehead was not there after the medicine and reappear in last 2 days again. Again, the that eruption reappeared. So again, I prescribed again a single dose of a Natrum carb 200 with the SL for 4 weeks. And now in the sixth follow-up, there is no any other symptom, either physically or mentally. All the things are gone now. So I just stop the medicine with this prescription, and we close this case here. So now I just want to show the video testimonial of this patient. The testimony is in Hindi. So those who understood Hindi, just listen it. On those who doesn't, I will explain you in the English after the video. So just listen this video.
हाइपरसेंसिटिविटी का फेसबुक में जाने पर स्किन इफेक्ट हो जाती थी, इचिंग होती थी, पिंपल्स निकल जाते थे। और कुछ भी चीज घर का भी अगर लगाऊं, मैं एलोवेरा वगैरह भी लगाऊं तो स्किन पे जलन होता था और स्किन भी जाती है। तो मैंने ट्रीटमेंट लिया लास्ट 6 मंथ से, तो बहुत रिलीफ है इसमें। मेरा 80% तक ठीक हो गया है और थोड़ा बहुत जो है हो जाएगा, बहुत जल्द कवर हो जाएगा। सनबर्न के बहुत जो लाइट हो गई, तो मुझे सनलाइट में जाने का भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती, कोई जल्दी हो रही है, कोई रेडनेस नहीं हो रहा है, ये चीजें भी लगा रही हूँ, यूज कर रही हूँ, तो उससे मुझे कोई स्किन पे ऐसा इफेक्ट नहीं हो रहा है। मुझे टोटली मतलब रिलीफ है।
Okay. So this is about the testimony and what we found in the follow-up, the step-by-step how she get better. This is what she is explained in the follow-up here. So someone suggested a staph aureus. So as I explained earlier also, the issue for the staph is the honor wounded there. If by anything the honor wounded feeling is there, on that ground we can prescribe this Staphysagra. And another thing is the suppression of feeling, suppressed feeling and suppressed emotion should be there to prescribe the Staphysagra, which is the strong red line symptom we can say about the Staphysagra. Okay, someone asked a question here that can you repeat, ma'am, please, the remedy? Uh, about which remedy you're talking? I doesn't got the question exactly. Will you please put your question again on the chat box? If you're talking about the, you want to repeat me this thing, so it's there in the screen. And if you have any other question, just put on the chat box. We'll do it after this last case. So there's a last case that is a case of a lichen planus. The patient is a 60-year-old female who is a housewife. So first we see about the lichen planus, what it is. So lichen planus occurs when the immune system mistakenly attacks cells of the skin or mucous membrane. On skin, lichen planus appears as a purplish, itchy, flat-topped bumps. On mucous membranes, such as in the mouth, it forms like lacy white patches, sometimes with painful and sores. So what are the possible causes for the lichen planus? Is the hepatitis C, a virus that attack your liver. Certain medicines include some drugs used to treat high blood pressure, diabetes, heart diseases, and malaria. Reactions to metal filling in your teeth, or an autoimmune reaction, meaning to body's own defense system, the immune system attack your mouth or skin cells by mistake. So these are the causes. So let's start with the chief complaint of patient. So she is suffering from the lichen planus since 3 to 4 years in whole body. There is an intense itching, and itching continuously for 3 to 4 hours. There is a burning followed by itching, redness after itching, aggravation by the warm water, by warm application, or by the woolen cloth, and ameliorate by cold application and applying coconut oil. The eruptions are there on whole body, but how it starts? So it's started from the legs. She took almost all the treatment till, and there is no permanent relief till. She got some temporary relief with the medicines only. Another complaint is of acidity since very long. The symptoms are bulging of stomach and stomach ache sometimes, which is aggravated by tea or in the evening and ameliorated by drinking water. So about her nature, she is like, I tolerate all the problems. She is like, I can't answer back to anyone. She feel insulted very, very easily. She's like, my dignity is very important for me, and if it's damaged, I feel humiliated. What others are talking about me is very affecting to me, and she can't control herself during anger on small things, and she can't share things easily, keep things inside her, since she is an introverted person. About her lifespan, she's like, my husband is expired 10 years back, and tensions are started after that. No one asking for anything at home, and not even for food or so how all this thing felt in the patient is like she is feeling the insulted feeling when no one is looking for her. She's like, my son doesn't care about me. My pension of hubbies means her husband is in a job, and after the husband she is getting some pension, and from that pension wala money she is managing her expenses. About her childhood, she's like, the childhood was the happiest days of my life. I was very cheerful and average student in the school. This is about the case only. We doesn't found so many things in the case. This is about the case only. About the family history, we doesn't got so many things in the family history. Although some uncle have hypertension, she don't know about so many things about the family diseases those her family members have or not. So there is no marked symptom or marked anything in the family history. About her generalities, so she desire for sweet and sour things. She averse from sweet in 3 marks, that is the cake or a rasgulla or anything. Thirst is moderate. She is ambithermal and with a moderate sweating, and the sleep is sound. If you see the miasmatic understanding of this case, this is although this is a chronic case, but when we doesn't found so many things in the case, we have some PQRS symptoms which are enough to prescribe to the patient. So miasmatic understanding of the case is the miasm of a psychosyphilitic. The patient is predominantly and psychotic miasm. So this is about the case only here. So now I want your suggestions about this case, about this last case of our hour. Okay, pulsatilla. Okay, you're very near, Dr. Vismay Prajapati. Yes, pulsatilla. Okay. 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 If not pulsatilla, step. Okay. Any other suggestion? Calcarea, carb, staph. Pulse is mainly emulated from cold, which is patient's modality. Okay. But with modality, we have to consider some PQRS symptom from mind also. Pulse is emulated by open air also. Some other suggestions are there. Okay. Silverfish 30, Ignatia. Okay. Okay, so I just want to disclose my analysis now. So on mental level, what prominent things what we got in the case is a feel insulted very easily, anger on small things. What other will say affect her? She can't express anger, the dignity, honor, which is very important for her. So the important rubrics, what I took for the case is a mind humiliation and element from aggravation. Why this rubric? Because the the main feeling, if you remember in the case, the main feeling is I feel insulted, and the problems are started after expiring husband. So the feeling is exactly the humiliation feeling is there, and out of this feeling the problems are started. Anger stifles about, honor wounded, aggravation, sensitive, oversensitive, others say about her what, mind anger suppressed control, and the pathology scheme lichen planus, the generalities, food and drink, sweets, desires. So this is when we put all this rubric on the repertory chart. So Staph aureus stands first here. And again, I'm going to repeat here, we can't prescribe any medicine on the ground that medicine is standing first on the repertory chart, right? We can prescribe others also, but we can understand the patient as a whole first. As a whole means we have to consider the mental level, the theme of the remedy to understand very well on for the prescription. And because of that, again, I must say that with the repertory chart or with your understanding of any remedy, just Consider the Materia Medica reference always for the confirmation of your remedy. So, in The Soul of the Remedies by Dr. Rajan Sankaran, the main feeling of the Stephysagra is one of dignity and honor, like a person of a noble birth. He feels that he should live up to his sense of dignity and honor, which is often far more than needed in a man in his position. So, this is what the exact feeling what we found in the patient. Other infarctus concise materia medica, we found that sensitive to what others say about her. This is also a very main thing in the case. In boric materia medica, ill effect of anger and insult, and very sensitive as to what the others say about her. In Murphy's natural materia medica, morbidity sensitive, the least words that seems wrong hurts her very much, very sensitive as to what others say about her, and the ill effect of anger and humiliation. So, why not the other medicines which are prominently there, standing there in the repertoire chart also, the lycopodium? The main feeling of lycopodium is that if the person remains small, his survival will be difficult, he will be humiliated, he feel be nowhere, feels he has no power. So the desire for power is also very, very important feeling of lycopodium. The natramure, the main feeling of natramure is that she will be let down or betrayed or disappointed by the person her trust depends on or by the ones she loves. The relationship she seeks is not one of dependence like calcarea or magnesium, but the friendship or romance, a relationship of a one-to-one basis. This is something very important for the natramure. The ignatia, so many people, some people are suggested the ignatia and pulsatilla. The a feeling of continuous fright, appreciativeness that something is going to happen. With all this mental state, feeling of emptiness is the in the stomach and abdomen, which is there in the ignatia. And the pulsatilla, the main feeling in pulsatilla is that of a softness. It is like a windflower which must bend to every gist of the wind to order the survive. Translated into a human situation, it is the feeling I will survive if I am soft and gentle and not hard and rigid. So this is how we can rule out the ignatia and pulsatilla, both remedies for this case. Another is a platinum mat. The feeling is of being humiliated, of being crushed down as if by some huge power. So the platina woman has the feeling of being very small, of having to grow really large in order to survive, and she believes that this growth depend upon her performance, and she pushed herself to reach to great high. So element from deceive ambition and the delusion that she is a noble. This is the main rubrics what we can say for the platina. And in platina there is a marked desire for the good opinions of the others. There's a craving for the good opinions of the people is also there. So the complementary remedies, carcinosinum and sulfurs are the complementary remedy for the staphysagria. In carcinosin, situation is caused by being heavily controlled by the person on whom one depends. So whereas that is a staphysagria is caused by being insulted by him, and humiliated and egotism that will naturally arise more easily in one whom originally has pride and egotism. And in other words, sulfur state is egotism predisposed towards taphysagria state of humiliation. So this is how the complementary remedies are also we can understood very well here. So yes, the prescription was taphysagria 1 m single dose and with the SL for 4 weeks. After 1 month, the itching was less, first 10 days, and then start again. And the acidity is slightly better, and anger, she doesn't observe about anger and everything. So as after 10 days, the symptom of itching is reappear. I prescribed again the Staphysagra 1 m single dose for next 4 weeks. The itching was less in first 10 days and then start again. Like first month, the same thing is repeat again. So what I did this time, I repeat the dose of a Staphysagra 1 m in 15 days now with the SL. So after the repetition of those in 15 days, the itching reduce up to the level of 40% and constant in full month. Acidity is after dinner only, and anger, she's like, I avoid things, so anger is not there now. Again, the repetition of Staphysagra is like that only, in 15 days, one dose in 15 days, and the itching is reduced up to the 40 to 50% now. The acidity is after dinner for half an hour there. And again, she's like, I avoid things, so anger is not there. And we are still with the same repetition of full dose here with the medicine. And after that, the itching is 70% better. The frequency and time period of itching is also reduced. Before it was 3 to 4 hours, and now the itching is there for 1 hour only. So again, the medicine is same, with the same repetition, one dose in 15 days. And again, after a month, itching is continuous. Itching sometimes only there. Itching not continuous, and itching is sometime there only, and it aggravates at night only. So again, repeated the same remedy. See, as if the pathology is progressive, we have to keep repeating our remedy here. And after that, there is no itching, no acidity, and she feel calm on mental level also. So now onward, I doesn't prescribe any medicine here because there is absolutely no itching. So we stop the medicine, put her on SL only. Again, 1 month left and there is no complaint, so no medicine here. And on this level, we stop the treatment here. And this is the before and after photographs of the patient here. So with this, I just want to thank you, all of you, for patience listening of your and take part in the suggestion of your medicines for the cases. I like to thank to the organizers for giving me this opportunity today here. And on this note, I just want to keep noting people's about our online consultation. We are at Samragri Homeopathic Clinic. We are available online every day. And with that, we are providing some yoga classes also. This is the time and details on your screen. And you can follow us on all the social media accounts for more programs and details. So thank you everyone, and if you have any questions, we are open here to answer. So thank you so much.